Welcome back to the podcast.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
I got
For
it that
real
time.
this time, guys.
I wish I had a whistler.
Yeah. I don't have any of those. I should have put one of those sounds.
Yeah, we should have had like one of those poppers.
Yeah.
Then I could leave and let you clean it up. You know?
Oh man, thanks. Let the robot. Let Maria clean it up.
Yeah, there you go. Can you believe that it's 2026?
No, honestly, no, I can't.
It is so hard to believe. When 2025 ends, it's like I'm ready for it to end. Just because you're at that point where it's like, okay, let's just go ahead and get it over with. But it's like, how do we get here?
I feel like it takes me forever to write the new year, like to get adjusted to putting in the new date on like forms and stuff.
By the time you get ready, you got to be prepared to change the year.
I got to do it all over again.
I know it, man. I used to listen to my parents say, as you get older, time's going to go by faster. And I thought, yeah, that ain't true. And then I'm like, good night.
Yeah. I mean, when I look at like how quickly life has moved.
Yeah.
So this will be my 6th year living down here.
Wow.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
That is crazy.
No. It'd be my 7th
year.
7th year.
Wow.
Yeah. And I moved down in 2019. No, well, yeah, it'll still be my 6th. Yeah. So the end of 2026 will be 7 years. So like when I think about that, I'm like, that's a third of my age now. Like that's going to be so, well, it's more than that. It's a little over a third.
Yeah.
It's probably like 236. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's well, third. But like when I think about that, I'm like, before you know it, I'm going to be able to say I've been here longer than I have been in Columbus. I'm like, that's just going to be like,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So if you put it in terms like that, then that means that I've been in Sharonville for 16 years, going there as a member. Now, pastoring, I'll be, what, 5? Am I working on 5?
Yeah, because I'm working on 4 years for youth pastor. February will be 4 years youth pastor.
Yeah. So 16 years at Sharonville. Actually, yeah, because I'm at 15 now, right?
When did you start going?
And I went before Ben was born, so I might be working on 17.
Yeah, because Ben will be 16 in August.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. That's gnarly, dude.
Yeah. And so I'm a little less than half of my life spent at Sharonville because I'll be 40 this year. And so if I'm 17 years, like I'm almost half my life.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
I used to laugh. Oh, by the way, I'm your host, Brother Sean Brumfield.
You know, it's funny. I don't think that we ever did that on the last episode. Of course, I talked a whole lot.
Oh, you know what? I don't think we did.
No, I interrupted you.
For those of you who listened to last episode, I'm still Brother Sean Brumfield.
And I'm still Brother Ryan Brown.
Yeah, but anyways.
Didn't change. And it's kind of cool because we're wearing the same thing that we did last week.
Yeah. So for those of you who are curious, man, I've done lost what I was going to say beforehand.
I'm sorry.
But anyways, we record 2 weeks at a time. This time we might be on 3.
Yeah.
It just so happens the holidays, you got to do more than what you planned. But anyways, like I used to laugh. That's what it was. I used to laugh when the old people were like, oh, time flies. And like, I'm like 12, like, I wish I could graduate. You know, you're like, yeah. You'll blink an eye. And I was like, school was the longest time of my life. And now I'm like, yeah, I remember school. It wasn't that long ago. Then I'm like,
yeah.
Oh man, it's been almost 11 years ago that you were in school, and you're like, I guess it does kind of go by really quick.
Becca and I will be celebrating 20 years in 2026.
Yeah,
so that means I'll be
6
married.
Years.
That means I'll be married to her for half my life because I was 20 when we got married. 17 years at Sharonville.
You're going to be married longer than you were single.
Yeah, I've hit that point in my life, man, where not with her, no. Just what do they call that? Downhill?
Yeah.
You know? You start thinking about it, that almost starts getting depressing.
You've hit the climax and you're coming down to the resolution.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
I don't think so, though. I still feel pretty young at heart. Maybe not physically, but at heart, mentally. I haven't peaked at 18 yet.
I don't know, man. Like now that I am getting older, especially after I got married, life sped up
Flies.
quickly.
Yeah.
And then not just that, but doing the podcast
Mm-hmm.
and youth pastor, doing other things inside the church and all this stuff. It's so busy
Yeah.
that you don't have time to stop and enjoy,
No.
you know?
You got to make time.
Yeah.
And that is something that
Which is impossible.
to a degree. Like, it's something I always tell people, if you really, really, really want to do something, you can find time for it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's something that I even talked to my wife about it not too long ago, where it was like, we've been in the hustle and bustle. You go through all of Christmas stuff. We all this stuff for school, all the stuff, everything that you do for school, for church, and for life tends to kind of hit all at one time. And so you're like in the thick of it from Monday to Monday, you know, from November to now. And now you finally feel like you can, but then at the same time, I'm already planning for what's going to go on for the remainder of this year for the church, revivals, and, you know, trying to get a grasp on all that stuff, right? So you really do. You have to force yourself to kind of sit down and take a breath, take your wife out on a date, or, you know, just enjoy time with the kids, which is really cool because celebrating New Year's, we have 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then we got ministers conference.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a fun trip.
Yeah.
The time is just, you know, we talked about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
If I had one, that would probably be my number one. Like I'm not disorganized with stuff like, you know, I remember when things are coming.
Yeah.
But getting,
Huh?
What
are you trying to say?
I'm just reiterating what we spoke about last episode.
Yeah.
But I am not so good with time management, and I have never ever been good with time management. Like, I don't know. I just don't have a good brain. Like I can remember stupid stuff, or all the unnecessary things, but the things that really matter, I'm kind of like, duh, I don't know. It just kind of go blank.
Yeah.
And then I'm always like for church, I'm always on time for church, you know, for the most part, unless McDonald's is running slow that morning for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Or the train. I always get the train.
The train always gets me too, yeah.
Training.
But we don't get a schedule for that, you know, unfortunately.
Yeah, but let's just put it this way. You might not get a schedule, but if you're going in that area at the same time and you're always fighting a train,
there's your schedule. Yeah, so
come 5 minutes earlier and you won't have to worry about the train.
But like when it comes to like editing the podcast or something I'm really going to try to do better this year is the videos. Like I have so many videos that's been recorded that I haven't got to post online yet. And to our listeners and to our viewers, I'm so sorry that I haven't got to that yet. I just the audio has kind of been more of my president right now.
Video does take a little bit more than audio.
Video takes a lot.
Yeah,
it's so many buttons you have to hit. And I was looking at some other podcasts and I was like, there's no wonder they put them all like, they just like split the screen and put them together.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't want to do that. I just feel like that's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
For me.
Is it Nate Bargatze? It talks about reading that way. It's just so much words.
Yeah.
That's what you just made me think of. It's so many buttons.
So many letters.
Just so many buttons.
I don't have time for all that, you know. But if I had a resolution, that would probably be it. Would be my time management, and especially when it comes to the podcast, to be a little bit more prompt. Because like even on the audio, I come home from church on Sunday night, and it's like 8 o'clock, or no, most of the time it's like 10, 11, and I'm like, oh man, this episode's supposed to go up at midnight, you know. It's supposed to be available at 12 a.m. on Monday morning. I should probably edit that real quick.
Yeah.
And
it's a good thing that we speak good.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do a whole lot of editing.
I'm gonna
Right.
totally trip over my words. That's all, folks. You know, it's gonna be awful, man.
Well, see, we don't have to edit so much. Raw and unfiltered.
We really are. If it wasn't for AI, our stuff would probably not sound so good.
Oh man, nah. I sound good. I good sound.
Yeah. I good at talk.
Yeah. What is it? There's a game out there that you can't use the word It's some I don't remember the name of it. I was learning about it. the other
Poetry,
day.
like poetry for Neanderthals.
No. That one is you can only speak in one
Yeah.
syllable words. One syllable word. But this game here, you define something. So you're given something, you got to define it, but you can't use the word in your defining.
Fishball's like that, I feel like.
Is that
Have you
what
ever
it
played
is?
fishball?
Not that I can.
So
recall.
fishbowl has 3 different stages. Every person gets a piece of paper, and you can write a single word, a phrase, gibberish on there if you want to. Problem is, you got to try to get everybody to remember what that is. So the first round, you can go through and use any words to describe it except the words inside that phrase or the word itself, right? Second round, you get one word to describe it. And if you say them, that's the word.
That's the word.
That's it. No more. And then the last one is no words at all. It's charades.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a fun, especially for like a youth trip activity.
Yeah.
Or not youth trip, just a
Just
youth
youth
activity.
activity.
I don't know why I said trip, but
So this game, it's not like that. It gives you, I guess it gives you the statement, and you've got to do it. And if you say the other team calls you out, and then they could take over.
Oh, is it catchphrase?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think it was catchphrase. I can't remember. But I would lose.
Dude, I wonder if that would be something that would be fun to do on the podcast. Like as an
Like
extra
game?
thing.
Like catchphrase?
Like playing games like that.
Maybe. I would love to do the Neanderthal game.
Dude, that'd be so much fun, wouldn't it?
It would be, especially if Jonathan's here and I can hit him with the club.
Yeah, people think that you are so mean to him.
They do. I love Jonathan. Jonathan is a good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I do love him to death.
We miss him.
But it would be fun to hit him with a blow-up club.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we'll just kind of clear the air here. Jonathan's not left the show, for those of you who are asking. He just took a job that sometimes works within our recording schedule and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
So he's going to do his best to be on as often as he can. So
And we try to make sure that we can hit that. But sometimes when information's not relayed or if you don't know in time.
yeah, well, especially like right now, it seems like the holiday season is especially busy for him. Especially he's a banker, so that's kind of going to be his number one thing.
It's not
right now.
hard work. You just have to be there.
He's got to be personable, which he is.
At times.
No, so he'll be off and on here, but just
What he doesn't
for all
want
those-
people to know is he took a serving job at Waffle House. He doesn't want his pride to take a hit.
And on weekends he's out Bigfoot hunting. And y'all know that part. It probably is true. He probably really is looking for Bigfoot.
We love you, John. Happy New Year, John.
Yeah. Best of wishes.
Wherever you're at.
Happy hunting.
When you come back, I'll get you a Bigfoot call. Here, Bigfoot.
You reckon Bigfoot gets any New Year's resolutions?
I think his New Year's resolution is I've been invisible this long. Let's stay that way. Don't leave footprints in the snow.
I think I'll wear my Jordans today.
That's it. Me and Shaq were the same size.
You're just out in the woods and you just see like little Nike swooshes in the snow.
Oh, man. They haven't seen me yet. We're not going to make it today.
I only appeared once, and it was Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah. Or holding the snow cones in the
the Himalayas.
Yeah. Welcome to the Himalayas. I was saying that the other day when it snowed.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to the Himalayas. Snow cone.
Don't eat the yellow ones.
Yeah.
Those are not flavored.
Oh, man. If Bigfoot was alive and he was watching all those people chase after him, what do you think he's thinking?
I don't know.
I think he's just like that picture right there with a tub of popcorn, just watching and going, "Yeah, a bunch of morons." Ain't able to find me. They call me Bigfoot, and here they are, can't even spot me.
What do you? So have you shared your thoughts on Bigfoot?
Man, I can't remember if I did or not. I think I did because I wasn't here when that whole thing happened.
Yeah. You weren't when we spoke.
And I caught up.
It was about this time last year, actually.
Yeah, I caught up with you guys. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe in him. I believe that there might have been something because I do believe that there is a myth or there is a reality to every myth per se.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that he exists now. Could something? I mean, look, you can take a gorilla outside and think that.
Well, it's like when I bought this thing, I think I did show the podcast about that lady who was like R.I.P. Harambe.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think you understand what we're talking about here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's awful hard to go all of these years without any confirmed sightings,
and it's always some like old camera from like a flip phone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's always like nobody's ever caught Bigfoot in 4K.
Yeah,
you know,
and they never will.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's always like those pictures. Have you ever looked up? Because they talk about like Gettysburg, and I don't want to get into this topic because but how it's supposedly haunted because it was one of those battlefields and stuff, and you got people that. Have you ever been to Gettysburg or ever been to any?
No.
Okay. So they do ghost tours. I've been there one time. And they do them in the town and they do them in the battlefields. Okay. And I went on one when I was younger, before I was pre-married days. In the town.
In the past.
Not in the battlefield. Not for
longer than 20 years ago.
Yeah. Not to find a quote unquote ghost. It was actually more for the history.
Yeah.
And I learned more about the town than that ghost walk.
I've heard about the ghost tours and stuff out there.
So the battlefields is pointless because my grandma did one of those, and this was back in the day when you had the old Kodak, disposable cameras, and she was like, I got my pictures in from Gettysburg. And I was like, I'd love to see them. So I'm looking at them, and it's like one whole thing is like 30 pictures, and it's all black. There's nothing. And I was like, Gran, was this going off in your purse? Like, what's going on? She started laughing. She said, I was ghost hunting. They told her that, you pick them up on the flash of the camera. So all you have is black. And she's supposedly at the battlefield. So it's all black. Where was I going with that? Completely lost my train of thought.
We were talking about Bigfoot.
Oh, I know what it is. So on YouTube, you can look up hauntings of Gettysburg, and there's this one clip, and you could tell that it is doctors.
Oh yeah,
it's like these ghost men walking across the thing, and you watch the clip, and then all of a sudden it pauses, and then you watch this same ghost man walk back, and it's like 20 minutes or whatever of this same clip over and over. It's like real sightings, and this. That's how it is with the Bigfoot thing, it ain't true. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think he's real. I don't think there's some bipedal, full furry man looking ape walking in the North American mountains and stuff like that. I do think it's interesting. I mean, the origins of those kinds of things. We talked about that with, like when we talked about Noah not that long ago. When you read about all these things, it's like put them across. Like I guess the supernatural, because that's really what I would put that in as far as Bigfoot would be more a supernatural kind of concept, right? Mythology.
Could something have resembled to a degree? Possibly, maybe at one point in time, something like that maybe did exist. Maybe not necessarily as what we've made, because it's an urban legend now. We've made it the way that it is in aspect of how it is, right? But there had to be something that they base that urban legend off of.
Yeah,
I think
we ought to do a video and go Bigfoot hunting one night.
I want to send him snipe hunting.
Can you just imagine me, you, John, and Jared out in the middle of the woods somewhere? And I hear
for Bigfoot.
Are you calling for come on over here, Bigfoot.
We got
You're
Jack Links.
Turn around. Oh, I see him. Oh, it's just Jared. It's just Jared. Get back, man.
I got Jack
Don't scare me like that.
Look, we'll put a cloche out there with Jack Links in it.
And not just that, we got to go take Jack Links, and you got to take like a 1980s like Airstream like
trailer.
camper with us, you know.
There you go.
To
The
go
baked
out there.
potato going out there.
yeah. That would be hilarious.
It would be. It'd be fun.
I think you see all this stuff with these people going like hunting and
Dude,
stuff.
there's people that are like crazy about
obsessed with it, man.
it. Yeah. I'll spend a lot of money chasing after something that doesn't exist.
I think what's scarier is like when they go out there and they find other humans like they're with them.
Yeah.
To me, that's far scarier
Yeah.
than any Bigfoot that could be out there is like,
Running
okay,
into another person.
yeah. I'm out here for a purpose.
Uh-huh.
I know what my purpose is, but I come across
What's yours?
This freak out here.
Yeah.
He's by himself, barefoot, running around in the woods.
Yeah. That's
And you're
Bigfoot.
like, yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's just a crack addict. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, what in the world's going on? Like,
Yeah.
I just, that would, like, I see some videos of like these guys that go, or I'm sorry, these picture shows and talking about like going out camping and then like people coming up and like rubbing up on their
tent.
tent. You're just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like,
Yeah. Some of that's made up though.
well, I do think some of it's made up, but I do think there's some, it's like,
yeah.
not all of them are
Dude, you're
well,
going to go out in the middle of nowhere. There's got to be people out there camping. Something. Like running from the government
yeah,
or
or just,
staying off the grid
well,
or just out of their mind in general.
well, have you read about that guy? I want to say it was mid 2010s area, where he was certain that he was going to murder his family, and he prepared for years. He was
Murder them?
yeah. Like hold on, this is a crazy story. Okay,
It already started off crazy.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm convinced I'm going to do it, so I'm prepared.
to unalive them, right? So he's taking them. So he's going out into these woods, and he gets into the hills, and he starts like making these gigantic caves and through the mountains, and like works his way to get his own mountain water down and all this stuff. Like 2 or 3 years is this time that he's done it. So he gets all this done. He gets the longitude and latitude of it. He goes, he murders his family, leaves a letter saying where he's going to be, and he makes his final stand with the police at this bunker that he's made in the middle of the woods. That's the kind of stuff that I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Creeps like that.
Yeah. I mean, they're out there for sure,
Yeah.
but that's not Bigfoot.
No, that's not Bigfoot, but that's what's
So
scary.
yeah, I would be more afraid of that, or the random grizzly bear that just has taste for people flesh.
Yeah.
Which I think a grizzly bear standing up on its hind legs is probably the most,
Terrifying thing.
probably the closest even than a monkey to what you would think of Bigfoot.
Huh. I never thought about it like that. But how often do you see a bear walk on 2 legs, though, I guess is the thing.
Oh, I never do
unless it's
because I'm not
aggressive.
in bear country, number one.
That's true.
Number two, if I ever did, I'm not sitting there videotaping it. Like, if I've got somebody with me, I'm leaving them behind. You know,
Oh, man. Just thinking about like getting mauled to death by a grizzly bear. Like, oh.
my wife has an uncle who went, was he wolf hunting? I think he was wolf hunting or something in Canada. And so they get him up in a tree, and it's a guided hunt. They get him up in the tree, and he has his rifle or shotgun, I believe it was, and all that stuff. And then they hand him a stick.
Oh.
And they say, so he's like, I got this and I got my stick. And he goes, what's the stick for? And they said, you will have a bear climb up your tree, and he will sniff you because bears are curious by nature.
Yeah.
you hit them in the nose with the stick, they're no longer curious. And he goes, ain't no way I'm hitting a bear in the nose with a stick. Because he might not be curious, but he sure is aggravated at, at this point. But they did. They handed him a stick, and they said, just hit him in the nose with the stick.
Now, I know, or I'm pretty positive. So you know Jonathan's Uncle David.
Mm-hmm.
So he's an avid hunter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's killed a couple bears.
Probably. And I know several that have.
Yeah, like that. I mean, you're just not going out there with a 9mm.
Oh,
Kill
no.
one of the things, man. Like you gotta know what you're doing if you're going to shoot at a bear.
I've heard that bear meat is even pretty good. I've also heard that bear fat. A lot of people cook with bear fat.
Yeah, probably.
Because it cooks down fast.
Yeah.
But I also know that if you get bear meat, you have to cook it well done.
Well, that's anything that might be an omnivore or carnivore because it's
trichinosis.
Yeah, carries those nasty diseases.
Yeah, you have to eat it well done. I'll never eat it unless somebody prepares it for me.
You won't try just strange meat?
Yeah. Oh, I do.
I'm like,
but I mean,
I know you like spam and stuff. I'm stranger than that.
The chances of me meeting up with somebody that's got bear that they're cooking, like if some dude come up. Well, somebody I know, not just some random stranger. If somebody
crack
I know
in the woods is like, hey, try
man,
this
I got
bear.
some bear meat.
Yeah.
You know, try some.
This is called
if there's somebody I know that has hunted bear and they're like, hey, yeah, this is bear. Yeah, I would try it. I'd try it in a heartbeat.
I'll do it, yeah.
But at the same time, I've had rabbit. Rabbit's gamey. It's good in stew.
There's not much of it.
It's good in stew. Yeah, I mean, spam. You never know what you're getting with that, right?
That's the truth.
Chicken heart. Have you ever had chicken heart?
I don't do hearts and livers. I like gizzards.
I don't like livers. Livers is not very good.
Heart is too chewy for me.
The chicken heart's really cool because it's so small they don't dissect it, so you just pop the whole thing in there.
Yeah,
and when you chew on it,
you can feel all
the chambers.
Yeah. That's why I don't.
And it's like
that's what I'm saying. It's too. Too rubbery for me.
It was good though.
No, gizzard. I'll do a gizzard. I like them.
Don't like gizzard.
Like them fried. I don't want them. Sauteed.
I don't like chicken. I don't like any liver. I've had beef liver. It's nasty.
No.
I've had chicken liver. It's nasty. I don't like any of it. It's good for catfish bait though.
Yes. Put it in some pantyhose and tie it onto your hook. Yeah, that's the best. One of the best catfish baits. But I've had squirrel. Squirrels are really good.
I've never had squirrel. I wanted to, but I've never had.
Squirrel gravy is good too.
Yeah.
My brother's had raccoon stew, and he said it wasn't too bad. Honestly.
I don't know that I would want to try raccoon. Raccoon would be one that was like
trash panda.
Like I know that they're dumpster divers. Of course. Catfish is basically like the raccoon of the lake.
It's probably worse than a raccoon, to be honest.
And I like catfish, but I will say, catfish can also make it to where you don't want to eat seafood anymore too.
Yeah, but catfish is one of the things I won't eat from everybody, and I'm picky on at a restaurant that I would eat at.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Huck Fins.
Yeah, Huck Fins is good. Cracker Barrel has some good catfish.
They have some good catfish.
But I cannot eat it without tartar sauce. Or ketchup of some sort. Yeah, I don't like it just to.
Yeah.
I like it with something else.
Yeah, lemon.
Well, yeah, I do lemon and tartar sauce.
So tartar sauce for me is one of those deals that I'm picky.
I didn't used to like tartar sauce.
I like it, but Frisch's tartar sauce was like the go-to. Of course, now they're gone.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, but it's hard to beat. Like I don't now because I absolutely love Frisch's tartar sauce.
Do you like Huck Finn's tartar sauce? Or has it been a while since you've had it?
It's been a while since I've had it.
I like it. I would not compare it to Frisch's because Frisch's is more sweeter.
Yeah.
I think theirs is more of a vinegar kind of base.
Yeah.
So do you like vinegar? You like salt and vinegar.
Yeah, I don't think I would mind that one.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to be picky. Like when I was a kid, I hated tartar sauce. I could not stand it. And now that I'm getting older and I just enjoy fish more. I was just kind of like, I'll try it again. There's a reason that they accompany with it,
Yeah.
But
I used to be that way with shrimp.
Yeah.
I used to get to where like I would eat it. My wife's family back in the day when Red Lobster did their all-you-can-eat shrimp.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, man, that was like,
Tear it down, huh?
yeah. And my father-in-law, and I know he's going to listen to this, and he'll laugh. My father-in-law they would come and they'd order all this stuff, and they were ordering to take home too. So it's all you can eat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I get my two, and I'm not a big shrimp person, but I'm making myself eat it. And I actually now, because I've done that, I actually like shrimp pretty good. I can eat it now. So he would laugh and he would say, "Order you something else. We'll take it home. Order you something else." So like I'm ordering shrimp that I'm not going to eat.
Yeah.
You know, it was pretty funny.
Are you just how do you like your shrimp? Fried? Is that your thing? Or can you eat it steamed too?
I can eat it. I like it fried. I like it basted in butter, like just butter basted or whatever.
Scampi.
Yeah. I actually love it with the scampi. I love that.
Yeah.
More than fried. I actually like that better because I think it has a better
it's like a
flavor.
The grilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grilled shrimp on that. So my uncle used to go and get those shrimp trays from like Meyer or something that, was just, I think
the shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the first introduction to shrimp that I had.
Yeah.
And
now, if you want to talk about the actual flavor of shrimp cocktail is going to give you the actual flavor.
Yeah.
Because it's just cold shrimp.
That's what I like that.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on. And my mom was like, "That's the nastiest." I was like, I've ate it since I was a kid, so it doesn't really, I love it. Now, do you like all crustaceans?
What else would fall in that category?
Like crabs and lobster and stuff like that.
Sorry. So lobster tail.
Oh, dude.
Love it.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely love it. Crab?
Do you like the seasoned butter that comes with it? Like the butter you dip it in?
Sometimes.
I don't. I would rather just salt and pepper it.
So I try it. In some restaurants, it's good. In some restaurants, it's bad.
Red Lobster is not the place to get that butter.
No.
Just salt and pepper that bad boy and put it down.
Yeah. No, I like lobster meat. It's got the texture of shrimp, but it's got a sweeter flavor. I love the flavor of lobster tail. Crab to me it's a little bit more on the fishier side than I like.
Yeah, it's very salty.
Yeah, but it's not good enough for the price and for the work for the amount of meat that you get out of it. I hate
that you have to go through and break every single leg and claw. And I'm not saying it's a bad meat. I think the meat tastes good.
It's okay.
But I would much rather spend the extra bucks and get the lobster tail.
Well, yeah. So to me, it's not like my mom craves it. If she wants to like dote on herself, we go to places like Red Lobster or something like that. She's going to get the crab legs every time. I have watched people almost get in fist fights over crab legs, and I don't get it.
It's not that big of a deal for me.
Yeah, me neither. Like
now, my brother, he just came back from Canada, and he said he got some fresh snow crab up there, and he said it's a sweet meat up there.
Most crab is supposed to be like a sweet meat.
Well, this was like fresh, fresh. So like, I'd be willing to try it like that. I think, again. But I think snow crab's bigger too. I think you get a little bit more.
They are
meat,
but it's still it's still
a lot of work.
It's still a lot of work. You're still breaking the shell, and it's not
half the time they don't give you the utensils to cut it open.
Yeah,
you got to ask for it.
The meat to work ratio is just not.
Yeah, it's not there.
It's just not there. Lobster tail. I mean, I'll spend the extra money on it. I don't get it a lot, but if I want to splurge on something or if it's a special occasion, And the thing is I never just get lobster tail. It's always always the steak and lobster tail or something like that. Right.
Yeah.
So Boston, I went for training in Boston, and my first day there, I went into the city and absolutely loved it. Boston and all the cities that I've been to was my favorite city to walk through because of the history. You know, you got like Revolutionary War history there. You know, the stuff that was there then, they still have it there now. And the city was really nice to walk through. You had the bay and all that stuff. And I was intentional. I wanted to get some seafood on the bay in Boston. when I was there. Because if I'm going to go, I'm going to like take in some of the experiences, right? So I found this little bar area. You know, it really was. It was like a bar, but they had this restaurant area outside. So you had the bar. Most places around that area, that's what it was. But I didn't go into the bar area. I was at the actual restaurant. And
the grill.
Yeah. And I went into I sat outside on the bay. And that's where I was. I wouldn't stay near any of that stuff. But they had lobster rolls. That was really good.
Lobster rolls are good.
Yeah, that was really good.
I would love to have some fresh. I think the best fresh stuff I ever had was we were around Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and I went to a place called, it's not in Tuscaloosa, I believe it's on the outskirts. I'm not entirely sure what city it was in. It was called Evangeline's, and they had fresh red snapper, and I got some blackened snapper from that place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, dude. That was the best like fish I ever had in my life. Not just that, they also had it was like candied duck, and it was like in this sweet and sour sauce. Oh, dude. That was out of all the birds I've ever eaten in my life, that was the best. Like that duck was the best.
Have you had duck outside of that?
No.
It's very fatty.
I heard it's very.
If it's not cooked good,
yeah,
it's almost. It's rich. It's got a richer flavor.
Yeah,
but to me, it's a little bit more on the fattier side.
Yeah, well, this was a very It was I wouldn't say expensive, but it was. You had to have a reservation to get in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like it was like it wasn't like a $400 meal or something. It was maybe one or two or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
So. I mean, which I guess in some people's eyes that is ritzy, which I mean it is. To me, that's ritzy too. It's not something I do all the time, but like it was, they knew what they were doing. You know,
yeah.
I wasn't meeting some dude named Bob and he ran over the duck that morning and
yeah,
ate it.
Yeah.
So
no,
yeah.
I do think I have heard, and maybe it was just a bad fix.
Yeah,
that I had.
Oh, I've heard the same thing about duck too. Is that it's nasty?
But it is, yeah. It wasn't my favorite.
Well, it's the same way with everything, really. You know, there's turkey's a very special.
I'm not a big turkey fan. It's one of those deals that it can be good.
Yeah,
I love it deep fried. If I'm going to eat it, I want it deep fried. But that's it.
So this year for Thanksgiving, and Christmas, I smoked a turkey.
Yeah.
And I'm not because I made it, but I'm going to tell you what, dude. It was one of the best turkeys I've ever had in my life. I injected it with the Creole Tony's butter. Oh my goodness, dude. There's something about smoking meat that is far different than anything. Like it's just
smoking meat is good.
So juicy.
It does make it juicy.
Yeah.
And it does enrich the flavor.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The other night I made some chicken drumsticks. I mean, they were big drumsticks. And I went to go bite into it, and I'm not even kidding. It squirt all over my face when I bit into it. It was so juicy, and I was like,
"That's the way to go."
Well, my wife looked at me like she was like, "Is this supposed to do that?" I was like, "I don't know, but I kind of liked it." You know, I was like, "It tastes great.
Let's do it again." Nothing like a chicken shower.
yeah. I was like dripping on my plate, and I was like, "Goodness gracious!"
That's like picking up a piece of chicken, eating it, and then sniffing your fingers when you're done.
Dude, what I hate, the problem I had with that. So I do a basic I have this steak seasoning that I have an all-purpose seasoning.
Yeah,
I mixed the two together and some hot sauce for this to season it, to smoke it, and like get a nice thing around it. When I got done with that, I could still smell the Frank's Red Hot and the garlic in my fingers. Like that's like I had gloves. I could have wore gloves. I was just stupid and didn't, you know.
Yeah,
but like. That's what I hate the most about cooking is like you get that weird like after smell.
So I never think about it until after it's done. But like if I deep fry something, I like deep frying stuff. Perfectly healthy.
Oh yeah. Long life.
But my kids have got to where they love if I deep fry pork chops.
Yeah,
which are really good.
Oh man. Pork chops are one of my favorite things, anyways.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. I love them anyway, and most of the time I'm grilling them out. But
yeah.
when it's too cold to grill, I'll deep fry them, and I double dip them or whatever. I never think about the gloves until after I'm like,
well,
got all this stuff on.
I have my gloves, so in my garage, I have all my tools and stuff. But then on one side, I have all my cookings. Like I keep my griddle and my smoker and stuff in there.
Yeah, and
I leave my gloves down there, not thinking. So I don't have a pair anything upstairs to do, and if I do, it's Alyssa's, and they're like extra small. So like I put it on, and like my pinky fingers like snapped in half and all that stuff, breaking through it because it just got sausage fingers. So I'm like, do I want to go downstairs, or I just want to go downstairs one time? So then I'll risk the dirty hands, for the cooking to do it,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I wash them afterwards, but there's something about garlic that just does not come off your hands.
No. I'll tell you a funny story. And I apologize. I was answering a parent about something for tomorrow, so I wasn't ignoring. I'm learning the not having to look at the screen when I text. But then I remember
because there's no buttons or any
but then I'm like, my mind's not that good, so I have to look at everything I wrote because most of the time it's just like
because you used to be like 1 1 6 7
no 1 no wait 1 don't have any letters
back to 2
yeah. So dating my wife, okay, one of the first times that I was over at their house for dinner. And I knew my father-in-law. I mean, he preached for my dad and all that stuff. So it wasn't like that I didn't know them. But it was my first time being over there. And my wife's mom, my mother-in-law, was cooking. She was cutting up onion.
Oh, man, yeah.
For dinner. And my father-in-law, when he seen that she wasn't wearing anything on her hands, he had her put a bag on her hand because he didn't want to hold her hand and it smelled like onion. But the story of my father-in-law is this: if he has something, he's going to put a bag around it. Everything. Like, yeah. One year for Christmas, I wrapped his Christmas gift in like 10 Kroger shopping bags before I wrapped it in the thing, and I think he liked the bags more than he did the gift. But I love my father-in-law. I laugh about that now, just thinking there's times where my wife is cooking. I'm like, put a bag on your hand.
This is a random question. Are you guys bag savers when you're bringing the groceries?
Yes, but
is there a limitation on that?
No.
Oh.
No.
You're one of those.
No, you want to know why? Because I can save all the bags in the world and I'll never have a bag.
Really?
Yes. Because my kids, 9 times out of 10, will forget their lunch boxes at the school. And so when they have to pack their lunch the next day, guess what they're packing their lunch in?
A bag.
Yep. So I go through plastic bags fast. That's it.
We have a thing on the inside of the bottom of our kitchen sink that holds the bags. Mm-hmm. And once that thing's full, they all go in the trash.
Yeah.
And ready for a pet peeve of mine. Number one pet peeve is when you do a grocery pickup order and they put everything in one bag.
Yeah.
Everything has their own. I'm like, okay, why does the ibuprofen?
You mean instead of like
each
having
individual item in their own separate bag.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, they don't even open up the handles. So like half the time you're like sitting, you're like, I'm a one trip guy. I don't believe in taking more than one trip for groceries. Okay.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. So I will do that. But then I get all these like little bags. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with all this. Like, how come the ibuprofen can't go in with the paper towels? Like, what in the world? What's so wrong with this? Is there, Yeah. So that's why I throw all of them away. It's my vendetta against the world.
Yeah.
To erase of plastic.
So I would say,
and I don't recycle it. Sorry.
If now we're living in a time where people do your grocery shopping for you.
Yeah.
But if I'm at the store, I will be the one to put everything in its own single bag, because if you're going to make me bag my own groceries and pay my own thing, and then that pays the wages of your workers, just put "Welcome to Walmart" on my shirt, and I'm going to take every bag that I can because I think it's part of my payment.
Yeah. Well, now that I think about it, it is kind of counterintuitive that I hate the single bag so much that I'll put so much in one bag that I'll have to double bag it. Right?
What is it?
Yeah. Lesser evils. I don't think there is one. But that's the truth. Is like I hate all these bags that they give me. But then again, I still end up taking double the bags.
I was going to say, I am, if I do it though, in all reality, I am one of those people that try to put everything in the bag that I can. I do the same thing. And then I'm like, oh man, this is going to break all my. I got that picture of the kid walking down the street and the bag's just busting in the middle, Yeah, I do the same thing. I don't put one individual item in a bag, but I do
get the double bag.
Yeah, I do double bag.
Which is probably still less than if they put everything in their own bag.
It probably. It could be. Yeah.
I mean, I will do my best to shove 2 gallons of milk in one little Walmart bag.
I don't bag my milk.
Well, I do because I don't want to do more than one trip.
Well, I don't do more than one trip.
But you have
3 gallons of milk in one hand, baby.
You got an army that can unload your van too.
They ain't grabbing no gallons of milk.
Time to toughen them up, man.
Oh yeah. I told Benjamin the other day, I said, I'm just going to start randomly punching you in the arm. He just looked at me. I was like, think of it now. You're a teenager. I'm toughing you up.
There was an old man growing up, and his name is Brother Tommy Cox, which if y'all think about it, say a prayer for him. He's going through some cancer, but he's from Shadeville. And he would just come up. He didn't care if you were a teenager or if you were just a boy. He'd come up, man, and he'd just haul off and get you right in the arm. And just that meanness, but it taught me how to take it,
Yeah.
Because as a kid, you're like, why in the world would he do that?
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, talk to some I'll talk to some of our teens at church.
Yeah.
And be like, my goodness, I wish somebody had punched you in the arm when you were young. Like,
I had a cousin live with me that would he lived with us for I don't know how long, but he would always come up to me and he'd say, hey, flex your stomach muscle. Oh, okay. Yeah. And he'd say, okay. He said, I'm going to test it. I'm ready. And he'd say, all right, I'm getting ready to punch you. I'm ready. And he just bopped me in the stomach. And guess what?
Yeah.
And after a while, though, I started noticing I learned how to. It just, like you said, it teaches you how to take things. And I do that sometimes. I'll pick on my boys. I love my boys to death. But we are living in a society where going outside is not necessarily a requirement. We're living in a society where dealing with people is not necessarily a requirement.
Not just that. We're dealing with a society
of knowing
that says masculinity is terrible.
Yeah.
And that it's toxic.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, obviously we believe that a man needs to be a man.
Right.
And it's just like, you got to toughen up. Sorry.
Yep.
We literally have a sign over there that says my sense of humor may hurt your feelings. And which is, I can't help it. I can sometimes be a little bit more unfiltered than what I probably should, but it's kind of like, that's just the world I grew up in,
that's how it should be. Our world today is in some ways suffering.
Yeah.
Look, unapologetically a man.
Yeah.
And I hold myself as such. I don't care to get dirty. I could take a punch if I need to take a punch.
Yeah.
I bait my own hooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there are things I do.
If I need to skin something, I'm not scared to skin it. I will cut the head off of that bluegill to get that big old catfish. Okay, I'm not scared.
Look, I might be scared to death, but by golly, I'm going to go show you that I'm not.
Hey, I don't care, how manly you are. You can still get scared of the mice that goes across your room, But I'll do my best to catch that thing or kill it or whatever.
Can you think of all the funny stories of stuff that has been done by people in the realm of you're not a man unless you do this?
Yeah.
Case in point, we were at a youth camp in West Virginia, and my dad was sitting next to my brother. My brother's 3 years younger than me. And I was at this year I wasn't able to go because me and my wife were just about ready. I think we might have just got married. So we were starting our own lives and getting over. So my brother would have been 17, 16, in that realm. And they had some goldfish there for whatever, like real fish.
Yeah.
Not out of the can, you eat it, like cheese it fish, right? And so my dad looked at my brother and he said, "You're not a real man unless you eat one of those." And so my brother looked at him and picked one of the bad boys up and swallowed a goldfish whole, man. He said, "I didn't chew it." He said, "But it was weird. It just wiggled itself."
Oh my goodness.
My dad couldn't believe he did it. He said, "You told me I wasn't a man."
I'd have been alright to been feminine that day.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have done that.
That same kid picked up a whole fried egg and dropped it in his mouth and swallowed it whole. About made my mom throw up in Bob Evans.
A whole fried egg?
Yeah, he took a fried egg, just picked it up. And went,
Did she know about the goldfish?
Yeah.
Eventually?
Yeah. I mean, I've ate worms, real worms. Just tastes like dirt and guts.
I never did anything like that. I've done other stupid things that.
Oh yeah, I have too.
But
Yeah.
No, I've never done anything like that.
But I'm glad I'm a man.
What do we say to that? Bring back the men, whether they're chasing Bigfoot out in the middle of the woods somewhere to meet a crackhead or something. We just never know. Let us know if you like this episode. Feel free to leave us a comment, a like, send us a text, and you can also email us at pulpitofthepew@gmail.com. Thanks so much. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Happy New Year's.